Mountain Everest!
At the boys' request, we all went on a day trek, as they called it. Just after lunch, we set off for a monastery situated high on a hill. A taxi van took the 6 of us, Ramas, Kishore, Kumar, Raju, Ramsaran, and me, to the base of a hill near a Buddhist school. Raju, Kumar, and I made it to the top of the section first. You could see Swambunat from this point. It looked as though it was on the same elevation as us. We saw 3 small boys in Buddhist robes and shaved heads walk by. They were on their way to the monastery. Just behind them were Ramsaran, Kishore, and finally Ramas, who laughed when he saw me and raised the thumbs up sign. He was out of breath and needed a break. We all sat down together and took in the view. Some of the boys had shoes on and others had sandals. They exchanged shoes and sandals, like always, sharing everything they had. The boys chattered away and eventually came around to talking about Kung Fu and their favorite movies. The view was beautiful. The other hills surrounded us except where the Kathmandu Valley lay to one side. The air was clean and felt good to the lungs after being in Kathmandu. We took photos and shot video. The boys played with an exuberance I rarely saw. They took turns performing their Kung Fu moves to the admiration of one another. Raju took the spotlight with his famous imitation of Jackie Chan as the drunken master, complete with sound effects. The boys did kicks, flips, and jumped high off of rocks, each one goading the next to jump higher. This went on for an hour when finally Kishore suggested we keep moving. The path was steep and the boys moved down it quickly, hopping and running. My feet weren't as steady, and every 20 minutes or so the boys would wait for me to catch up with them. At one point, only Kishore was waiting. "This way," he said, pointing to a small house. It was a tea house hidden in a small, thin valley on the way down the hill.
House and then I can Yes, I am Raju, man. What can do? He's my friend. Mine is here coming and friend all.
Continuing along the trail and up along the path over the next hill, we came across a clearing with a small shrine. We sat down waiting for the others to catch up with us. Steadily, Ramas and Kumar plodded along arm in arm until they reached us. They both fell over and laughed. The sun was out, but with the breeze flowing through the valley and along the hill we were walking on, it was perfect weather. The boys stopped at a tree that was heavy with fruit. Raju said, "One picture you take here, all boys." So they posed as I snapped a couple of photos of them in the tree. They each started to climb down when Raju spoke up again. "Mike, watch me, you photo too." It was obvious that he was going to jump down and wanted me to film him as he did. The jump was not very far down, so I didn't protest. Raju bounced a couple times on the tree branch and started to jump. The only problem was that his foot got caught on a limb, and instead of landing on his feet, he belly flopped straight onto the ground. A roar of laughter erupted from the other boys. I was laughing too, but managed to ask him if he was okay. We ended our trek at the same place we started. There were no taxis there, and we walked for about half a mile to find one to take us all back into Kathmandu. Dalbat sounded good to all of us, and we had the taxi drop us off in front of the alley that led to our favorite restaurant. Ramsaran explains a little about himself.
Ramsaran.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kathmandu. You know, I come in small time in Tamil, and I like to job, you know, and I don't find job. Or I want a job, good job I want to do, you know, for cook.
Cooking?
Yeah. Cooking job I want to do.
His big brother is cook.
What does your big brother cook at?
He's cooking at airport, you know. They're cooking everything, chicken, everything, and I like to also cooking, you know.
Your father also cook, yeah?
Yeah, and not now. Sometime, and I work sometime with friend, you know. Sometime I make money, sometime enjoy, and sometime relax.
Sometimes relax.
On one of my trips to Nepal, I was there during the Hindu festival of Tihar, the Festival of Lights.
Video camera,
Yeah. As an American, Tihar seemed like a combination of the 4th of July with the fireworks, Christmas with all the lights and the singing, and Halloween when the children went door to door for surprises.
Your t-shirt is very good.
One of the traditions of the festival is for small groups of young people to go door to door and sing Tihar songs until someone comes out and gives them a few rupees. With a little encouragement, the boys sang For Me.
जिल्ला घुम्नै पर्छ